The stranger somehow stopped you halfway to death. After that fateful night, the news spread quickly. Masked Man, your nemesis, went into hiding.
Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Hard West. The stranger approached you again. He said he knew the masked man's location, but telling you would spoil the sportsmanship of the hunt. You didn't pay it much mind. You knew that if you took enough money from him, he'll find you. Then the stranger made an ominous request. He said that if you took 100 lives, he would reward you handsomely. Stranger asked if you'd met any of your enemy's enemies. Said he'd heard tell of an old man named Murray. Seems he ran the gin mill and had crossed the masked man somehow. Tracking him down might put you closer to your target. So we got a little bit of money. We get a little bit of cards. I think we do have just the passive ability here. As far as... Oh, we might not. Open card screen. Oh, we do have it. Okay, we have the Jack of Diamonds. So let's go ahead and just throw in various other things here. Every hit you score cripples the target, which is amazing. We've got high card, which is plus 8 sight. Woo, I'm not really interested in that. But this gives us plus 2 movement and plus 10 luck, so I'm pretty happy about that. We've got all these passive skills. Passive is nice. Ignored by enemies in setup stage. So if we're moving around in the setup stage, we can kill pretty much as we want. So let's see. Where are we at? We're in the north? Yeah, we're up here in the north. We need to find places to kill people. We've got the Indian camp. We've got Elixir Trader, Gin Mill, which is where we're supposed to go next. What is that up in the upper right? Oh, that's just our cursor. Hadur. So Gunsmith will give us guns. I don't know if we can kill him right off the bat. Let's see what we can browse as far as his wares go. I need to actually change my equipment. So let's go ahead and load that up, and I will drop the Derringer in the place of the shotgun. I'm not really interested in the shotgun. It's nice, and it's got decent damage, but I don't need the extra just raw damage. If it had more damage versus cover, I would use it, but other than that, it's not that good. Its cone shot is nice. In fact, actually, I'll use it instead of the 6-shooter for this one. 6-shooter is extremely nice because it just gives you extra ammo, so I keep doing that. Close. So, gun shop, we're going to sell these. We're not really interested in buying too much stuff, so boom, confirm. We'll take the cash and, yeah, confirm that. I don't see anything in here that I want. The elephant rifle, again, it's really nice against enemies in cover, but it's only one shot. If you have there's a way to get a guaranteed hit, and the elephant rifle is really good for that if you use it with a Derringer. So that is something to consider as well. This one is good for hitting guys in cover as well. It's got extra ammo, but you just have a lot of options here. Quarter-pounder pistol is basically a handheld shotgun. That rifle is tempting. So we're going to trade, and we're going to stick with this for now because we don't have the auto hit. So there is an aimed shot, basically. And we've got the Elixir Trader, which you can get alcohol and tobacco from. I think what we want from him is tobacco, but I'm not sure. It might be liquor. Because there is something we can unlock up here at the Indian camp with, I think, alcohol. Yeah, bottle of liquor. Okay, so you left the encampment. So we're going to buy some bottles of liquor. We're going to use those up there just to see what's in there. Browse the shop. Let's go ahead and buy... let's buy... I think it's 3? And we'll throw some cash in there to adjust offer, confirm, and trade. Don't think we need any of the rest of this yet, so... Resume, close. I can never remember all the things that I absolutely need. But let's go ahead and throw down some liquor with the Indian camps. Infertile oil that's been given to them by the occupying forces. They were accustomed to trading with Paleface. Let's see what they actually have in here as far as their stuff. Cocoa leaves, mandrake root. Nothing here that's really good. Where is it? Eagle figurine isn't too bad. Protects from negative bomb effects with the Dream Catcher. And we have Coyote figurine, which gives us movement. Coyote figurine is probably my favorite of the bunch, but we don't really need it. So let's go ahead and close that, and let's go drink with them just a little bit. Sat by the fire and offered a bottle of whiskey. Around midnight, real stories began to unwind. You heard the tale of a sinister deity living in the forest and a totem representing it not far away. So we get the Indian totem. Let's go ahead and share some more liquor. This will open up places to us. Told of a tale of an old hermit who lived in a secluded hut. Word he was found treasure of incredible value, but fearing the envy of others had kept himself and was thus unable to enjoy his own riches. And we'll give him another one. Nap in a shadow under a small tree. The smell of sap kept him snoozing for weeks until the tree grew around him, burying him inside. Some nights when the wind blew and it was cold, there was no moon. You could hear him wailing beneath the bark. So, yeah, you just need 3. And we'll unlock each of these places. Hermit's hut. I forget what we can do here. He needs tobacco. Filled with Silent Joe, the hermit was clearly off his rocker and had an eye for quality goods. He asked if he could spare anything. We're going to shoot him and loot him. You took what judged to be a fair amount of valuables, so, hey, we got 1 kill. We need to kill 100 people to actually get the infernal reward. Big tree we'll do later. And where is the totem? There's the Indian totem. We can sacrifice things to them, I believe. A screaming eagle carved into the totem spoke, possessed by a spiteful deity. It whispered that it wanted one of your companions and that would reward you greatly. You left the totem. Okay, so we'll get some kills on that later on as well. But first things first, on to our actual mission, which is the gin mill. It's going to give us a little bit of information. You arrived at Old Murray's gin mill and found the place ruined, deserted, and covered in crates. The upper floor office remained suspended, but looked like it would fall apart any second. You figured you could grab one thing and get in and get out. But should you get the money from the safe or the curious glass item from the desk? Let's go ahead and take the glass item. You grabbed the item from the desk. The floor lurched, low rumble heralding the office's imminent demise. Leave from the room as it collapsed in the rubble floor below. You inspect the loot. Turned out to be some strange old monocle. If I remember correctly, that is a trinket that gives us aim and sight. So we'll use that for now. It's not amazing, but it'll work. And we've got Gunsmith Shop over here, which is another area we can go, and the Indian camp actually has something unique about it right now. Okay. You asked Dorius if he knew anything about what happened to Murray's gin mill. Okay. Old Gunsmith explained that if there was one thing that bothered the masked man, it was losing money. He'd started getting suspicious of Murray was skimming money, and when the masked man got suspicious, he didn't waste time wondering what to do. Miss Dorius asked if he needed anything else. No, we'll leave. Let's go and ask the Indians what they have to tell us about this. Okay, given the occupied forces, you inquired about Old Man Murray. The natives knew many old men, but no Murrays. They said the only white folk around here these parts were the masked man thugs who poached from the nearby forest. Natives lived in a small... Okay, yeah, you left the encampment. So, poaching grounds. The forest and Indian country teemed with game more than natives could ever catch, let alone eat, which made them easy pickings for poachers. The ground was riddled with their traps. On a lucky day, you could disarm them and steal the bait. On a bad day, you'd catch a broken finger, a gnashed hand, or worse. Maybe it'd be simpler just to stake out the traps and wait for the poachers to show. Nothing like stealing from a thief. Let's go ahead and set up an ambush for the poachers and set and wait. Finally, the poachers show. You took them out like clockwork, except for one. At first, he refused to talk, but some creative pain management took care of that. Once he knew you were serious, he told you Old Man Murray was alive but had been captured. He said the masked man had left him with the rednecks living in Rancho Rojo, and paused for effect. Seeing your puzzled look, the poacher added solemnly, they eat people.
Old Man Murray was taken to Cannibal Farm. If you could save him, maybe that tough old bird could prove to be useful. And even if you failed, you'd still put a dent in the masked man's business.
You killed, burned, and terrorized, but you still couldn't find much information on the masked man. Seems they still feared him more than you. Time to change that. As you'll travel down the lonesome road, a trail of smoking ruins in your wake, an old man stepped into the road ahead. He knew you were going after the masked man. He said the masked man had taken something he was after. He didn't approve of your methods, but he appreciated your effectiveness. He wanted to join you. Sure, we'll let him join us. You'll soon learn the old man was the meanest cuss in the region ever seen, until you showed up, of course, that is. Time for a sacrifice. Yeah, everyone I get, I'm gonna sacrifice. You never liked the way he wore his breeches. You shot the companion in the head. The vile god moaned in ecstasy and delivered your reward. We got money from it. Precious stones and jewelry. Yeah. We're gonna be sacrificing everybody, in case you're wondering. We need to get our kill count up. So, we got extra money on that one. That should let me buy this without much of a problem. Yeah, let's go ahead and browse his wares. We got a chain rifle and Douglas Buster. Allows 2 shots per turn. Not gonna do that one. The chain rifle might be nice, but I think I want the elephant gun. I'm not sure what I have as far as the other stuff. Okay, we don't need max luck either. Let's go ahead and grab some of the gold. I'm getting the gold right now because, yeah, if I don't, it's not going to be quite as available later if memory serves. Do I want... I think I want the elephant rifle instead of the shotgun. Yes, my ammo is limited, but I can do the little bit. Let's go ahead and grab the elephant gun. I'm going to be using a different trick for the elephant rifle. You guys may or may not like it. I'm not entirely sure. Let's throw the cash in there. Cancel. Let's throw our cash in there. There you go. Trade. There you go. Good job. And we can sell the shotgun as well. Because we're not going to need it, because we're not going to be getting any more allies. So, oh, rumor had it Dorius he asked a few pointed questions. Let's browse Dorius. Oh, it's only if it's in our inventory. Okay. Could install an additional barrel on the shotguns. You shook your head. No, we're not going to add anything to it. We're going to sell the shotgun to him. You can get up to a 4-barrel shotgun from him, I believe, but I'm not going to use that. So, for some reason, the actual... Let's see. We're going to do... Since we're going to sacrifice him anyway. Got big tree there as well. I forget what we can do with the big tree. I'm going to check that out just real quick before we go too much further in. There's a tree natives have been talking about. You have the right tools. Okay. We need to get the tools to cut it down. So, yeah. Indian camp doesn't have them, but it's got... Let's see. You traded goods with the natives. Do they have it? No. Okay. So, water tower. You could smash open the valve, letting the water cascade down, or you could poison the water. You left. We're not going to do that just yet. You asked Baker about the cannibal farm. Shopkeeper revealed the man-eater sometimes came to him looking for meat, tenderized, and exotic herbs. If you want, you could send a letter of introduction telling them you were one of them, that we could approach them without raising the alarm. Every favor has a price, though. He'd only do it if you helped him test his new potion. Take a sip of his vile concoction. Your face felt hot when your entire body cramped up and you fell to the ground in agony. When it subsided, he apologized profusely, insisting you kept the rest as a make good. He'll send the letter immediately. Okay, you decided not... We got poison vial. It's going to be kind of important. I think the Indians can cure us. Can they cure us? No. I thought there was a place we could go to get cured. But, no, I guess not. We will eventually. But it just reduces our hit points by 2, so we're down to 6. But, over here, haha, we can poison the water. Drop the poison water, and when found a good spot to observe the results, you saw a couple buckets being carried to the cannibal farm. A little while later, you heard screaming. Noticed black smoke rising from the farm. Were they burning bodies or roasting them? Yeah, it's going to make this battle a little bit easier. I don't think we get the kills for that, unfortunately. Yeah. Let's proceed to combat. We're going to have pretty good aim regardless, so... Yay. Play.
Time was of the essence. Murray was bleeding and would be served for dinner by sundown. You could either kill the cannibals before he died, or free him and patch him up enough to survive the fight. Also, a part of you was curious what the fuss about human flesh was anyway.
And since we have disguise, we don't have to worry about this. Actually, I think we have disguise, do we not? Yes, you are ignored by enemies in setup stage. So, we can pretty much just walk right up to him and free him, and then we go straight into battle. We can eat this flesh right here and gain strength. I forget what it does exactly, but I am going to just run up here and rescue Old Man Murray, and then we'll come down here and... Hi. And escape. That guy's just going to ignore us, and they're all really, really, really low on life. So, we'll rescue Murray. So, right here, time to shoot this guy. Yeah, we'll free him first.
Smelled of garlic and rosemary.
Garlic and rosemary,
Seasoned
lovely.
Gunslinger just got a whole new meaning.
Yay, so we'll shoot... who do we want to actually shoot? They're both long shots. We have 2 turns left to do everything that we need, so let's go ahead and confirm, shoot you. Drop him. And then switch weapons, and we should be able to shoot that guy. I don't know if we're going to get a guaranteed hit on him. Nope, we did. Okay. So you need to just run like hell, because you are not very strong. And we need you alive so we can sacrifice you later. There's one coming up to try and get a shot on us. We need to get into the shadows now. The shadows being up in here. Up in here. Yeah, we're going to make horrible jokes like that. Let's see. I'm gonna run this way. Hopefully they don't get a line of sight on me. I'm gonna go all the way over here, and then I'm gonna duck into this area, and I'm gonna eat that meat. And you're just gonna stay here and hunker and cover. So, end turn. You'll eventually come over here and join me, but not quite yet. And you can see by the little sun whether I'm in shadow or light, and you can get into full cover here. Lovely. Thanks for hiding. Okay, so the enemies are moving around in that building over there. And we're going to go ahead and interact with this. Yummy.
Tasted a bit like buffalo jerky. Not half bad. Strangely, you felt empowered by this casually heinous act. But no sense letting good meat go to waste.
Okay. So now that we've eaten the flesh of our foes, well, actually, I don't think that's foes. That's just people that they decided to eat. We're going to come up here and start taking this guy out. Hopefully, the elephant rifle will do enough. Yeah, it'll do enough damage. And we got a 100% chance to hit, so... Oh, we took out the wrong one! Oh, no! Can you help us here? I think that might be... Yeah, that's 2 moves for you. So you're going to come up here. You're going to get into cover. We'll be able to recover from this, but... Hopefully she's not... Hopefully that's... Oh, you still have another shot. Oh, she didn't actually do anything? Let's go ahead and shoot you then. Boom. Drop you. There you go. Let's go ahead and move up here and get into cover. And you are going to probably hide up here as well. So you get to guard the back window, where nobody is going to ever be. Because you only have 4 life. So, enter. I need you to reload so we can do all of your tomfoolery pretty soon. Now, the elephant rifle is nice because it deals max damage even through cover. So you can drop their evade with the Derringer and then shoot the living crap out of them with everything else. So, let's see. Kill everyone is our goal. So you're going to come down here. I'm going to see what else we have as far as enemies go. It should have told us... I think we have at least 4 left, unfortunately. So, we're going to have to do this kind of the hard way. Time to come up here and you be the Skyborn cover. I forget what he's equipped with. Is he just... Yeah, he's a fist and a pistol. Whereas we are an elephant rifle and death. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pop that open. And get ourselves at least some cover. I think that's going to be full cover for us, actually. It is. Okay, so enter. So they're going to take pot shots at him. We need to get into the shade of that place, so we have line of sight on them. So he's getting to the window. Yeah, we need to get into the shade. I think we want to get into that shed over there. But... yeah, we want to get into the shed. That should still give us line of sight on them, because he has pretty long-range sight. Yeah, it does. Okay. So, end turn. Keep shooting at him. Let us recover all of our things. We do have the negative debuff of reduced life, but it's not going to matter much. So, here is how we exploit this. So, we're going to take a shot at him. Actually, what is their luck looking like? I don't remember how to tell what their luck is. More info. What is their luck? Chance to hit, close. It's not going to tell me, so I'm going to have to like reset it to tell for sure. Okay, so there's that one. And that should set it low enough that we can hit him with this. I'm not positive though. There we go. And yeah, you can use that to basically guarantee a hit. That's one of many ways to do this. So next turn we'll spend reloading, or we'll spend actually dropping the ammo into this. And we'll use the Derringer to remove some more durability on them. There's that. Shoot. Let's see. Gunslinger or long shot? Let's go for the... I think I want to go for the 4 life guy. Make him lose some luck, and then we'll hit him with the long shot. In turn, you can't see anybody. They're going to stay put and shoot back at us. And we're going to occasionally take 1 damage. So let's go for... Let's go ahead and switch over to this. We need to reload that. And then do the long rifle. There you go. Elephant gun, do your thing. Confirm. Oh, he's in full cover, so he only takes 2. Darn! And we critically damaged him, so he's going to die next turn anyway. Lovely. Thanks to the penalty that we have from our card, so he's going to bleed out. Oh, I love that. So reload that. Shoot again. And this is just pretty much the easiest way to take out large numbers of people with 1 guy. So end turn there. And it becomes ridiculously easy, especially whenever the enemies are forced into half cover. So we're going to reload you. And switch over to this. And, oh, we have scope shot. That is the guaranteed hit. And it takes 2 action points to do. But we can cheese ball it. So you can see, boom. And it's just, yeah, it's going to hit him. So that is good if you are just using the rifle. I suppose we could get 2 elephant rifles, now that I think about it. Huh. Reload. There you go. And we'll take a Derringer shot at you guys. I knew that there was a scope shot of some sort attached to it, but I couldn't remember what it was. It's been over a year, folks, so... Yeah, that's a thing. So scope shot, yeah, 100% chance to hit. Uses 2 action points.
Your swiftness would be the tail of the country. The cannibals bit the dust, and Murray's knowledge of the masked man was yours.
And with that, that is another episode of Hard West. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time, whenever we're killing more of the masked men's men. Bye.